Hello, I'm Doug Medley, and today we'll be talking about friction force and their rules. If friction force is greater than applied force, then the object is considered immovable. If friction force is equal to applied force, then the object is in dynamic equilibrium, meaning it will continue to move at a constant speed. If friction force is less than applied force, then the object will continue to move and gain speed as it is being pushed upon. For my example of force and friction, I created a simple game and called it Space Jumper. The player will show how force and friction are applied as he crosses over three different color rocks. So, here are our rocks and their friction force. The brown rock will have 0.05 newtons. The black rock at the highest 1.5, and our blue rock, which will have 0. That will be our fastest point in the game. Now for our force. Our player has 5, and we have given him a green boost that he'll collect through the game, which has 10 vertical and horizontal in force. So let's go ahead and get started here. What we're going to do is verify everything in the game has what it needs. So as you can see, I'm selecting the runner here. We're going to go ahead and check his force, which is actually translated into acceleration. Click over here, get all this done and put together. What we're doing here is making sure that all of our rocks have their proper friction applied to them, and going one through one, making sure those are all done correctly. Alright, now we're just about ready to start the game. Let's go ahead and fast forward these last few changes. The player starts out here on the black asteroid, which has a higher friction and force, so let's go ahead and push jump and give him a boost as he's picking up another one there. Now as you can see, the constant speed on the browns, then he speeds up a little bit on the blues, and again slows back down. Now as he crosses the black, you can see he's really starting to slow down, but he has enough force to get through. So he picks up another boost, again slowing down, and we use a boost there and see how much faster he goes. But yet as he hits the black rocks or asteroids, he starts to slow down. He speeds up a little bit on the browns because the friction there is less than the friction on the blacks, and he'll speed up again here as he hits the blue ones. Let's go ahead and watch and see what happens for a little bit. As the player approaches this long line of black asteroids, we'll see that the friction really starts to take place against his force. The friction is stronger than his force, which forces the player to stop. So how do we get him going again? Apply more force than there is applied friction. Get him onto a safer place, and he starts to run again. Well, this was my example and physics video on friction and force for Professor Donald Johnson. Again, my name is Douglas Medley, and thank you for watching.